Fediverse. Everything is decentralized, right? So, like with Blue Sky, even Twitter, of course, is trash now. Instagram and Facebook are trash. I keep saying that, and it's true because the not only do you have people who are okay with, bigotry, racism, however you want to parse it, you also have people that are just going, meh, that's fine. We're not supposed to say, yeah, that's fine. You're supposed to stop and go, no, you're wrong. But we don't, for whatever reason. I mean, I'm saying it now, but I mean, what else do we need to say? What else do we need to do? Moving away from those platforms is the easiest thing. At the very least, we should be doing. Mastodon, Pixel Fed, Mastodon, which is like Blue Sky, Twitter alternative. Pixel Fed, which is Instagram. Microblog, which is Substack. PeerTube, which I'm putting this out on. PeerTube is, of course, YouTube. And there's another one. I have it all written down, and I just keep. And I try to do it off the top of my head, but who am I kidding? What was the other place? Oh, Loops. Loops is a TikTok alternative, and I think we covered everything. Yeah, I like it here. There's not. You definitely, if you're really worried about, I need people to see this, I need people to interact, I need to say something provocative and have people complain at me or something like that, you're not going to get that here. If anything, if you say something really stupid, people will just block you. I mean, that's the way it should be for the most part. I mean, there are some times where you just have to go no, but for the most part, this is a much better environment. It's a healthier environment. You can just be what you are and not really, not so much worry about it, but you can be yourself and not have that underlying feeling of like, oh, I wonder what they're gonna say. I hope somebody blah blah blah. That doesn't. I mean, it may happen, but with like what I do, I said it the other day. I on YouTube, I'll get on a really good day, I'll get 6 views on a video. And I'm like, 6 views. I'm like, what happened? Where'd all these people come from? But on PeerTube, I'll get like 1 or 2 views, and I'm like, wow, that's a lot. So it's all relative, and it doesn't. I mean, ostensibly, it's arbitrary anyway, because it doesn't really. As long as I always see it as long as I get to do what I want and say what I want, how I want it, when I want to, take pictures, put pictures up how I want to, make a guitar video however I want to, and people can blah 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 all they want. I'm just never gonna answer to anything that's negative because I don't care. But I can just be myself and say what I want, and I'm just here, and that's that. That's great. And in the Fediverse, I don't have to worry about, well, who owns this. Oh man, this is not, because if like on Mastodon, if I'm on Mastodon.social, if somebody was like took over Mastodon.social and said, we're all these Nazis and we're going to start doing like they did on Twitter, I can just move instances and say, nope, I'm not going to be there anymore. I'm going to be at the anti-Nazi.social or whatever, because this is an anti-Nazi channel. I haven't said any. I've said it on YouTube a bunch, but I haven't said it anywhere else that this is an anti-Nazi channel. Regardless of whatever I do or whatever I say, everything I'm saying is anti-Nazi, anti-bigotry, anti-anything, racism, sexism. If you're against trans people, you suck, and I don't like you, and so on and so on and so on. I don't I don't have time for any of that crap. I'm here to do what I do, and if you have a problem with it, you don't have to watch. Nobody's watching. It's okay. If you have a problem with that, take a look inside. Don't worry about me. So I put my money where my mouth is. Pixel Fed has had a Kickstarter. At this point, it's closed, but I donated some money to that because I'm looking forward to Pixel Fed's gonna have stories like Instagram. Really looking forward to that. Mastodon, I didn't do anything. I may. Loops, again, I didn't do anything. But Loops is part of the Kickstarter. So I donated a little bit of money to that. Micro.blog for $50 a year. I have a blog where I can do whatever I want. And I pointed my domain to it. So rudygardea.com points to my blog. I get to have a blog again, and it actually works pretty well. And I can, the big thing is I can do it all from my phone. So I can grab my phone, take a picture, and upload it to my blog like that. Or I can say, oh man, what about blah, blah, and I can write like what I'm saying right now. And PeerTube, PeerTube, I'm part of the monthly donations now. $15 a month I send to PeerTube so they can maintain the servers. What I really, really would love to do is buy my own VPS and run PeerTube on it. But this was significantly cheaper just to donate to someone and have them run it. So I'm like, okay, because it's the cheapest best option I found was $30 a month, and this is half. So Fediverse is the way to go, decentralized, no masters, no worrying about, oh, what's Zuck or this the idiot with the stupid truck saying. I don't gotta worry about that. At least for now. You never know. But they've made a pledge to not do that. I'll take them at their word, and I'm super glad to be here. It's great. I can just create and not have to think, oh no, am I contributing to something? Because it's more likely that I'm not. So I'm good, and I'm happy to be here, and I just blah 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 sometimes because hey, why not? This is my diary. This is what I'm thinking at this moment, and I'm happy to be here, and I love doing this stuff. If I can squeeze a few more years out of myself doing that, I've been doing this for 8.5 years on YouTube and whatever, so I think I can squeeze another few years out of this at least. So I'm happy to do it, and I'm happy to be here.